Arikias says, I've given catcalled by women. Well, that doesn't matter. Women don't give a fuck about that.
And men don't give a shit about that. And men get catcalled, don't say, "Hey, nice ass," and be like, "Yeah," like I'd like be like, "Yeah, my working out, my squats are paying off." Like if we would not take that in the same way at all.
It's because women are, what is the word? It's women are, it's kind of like a place of privilege, not the catcalling, but the compliments. Women get compliments every day. Men get them once a year, maybe once every 10 years. So men kind of don't mind them. They also prefer them. So when I wear tight shirts out, so I look like a goofy cartoon character. Like I have a tight waist and a huge upper body. Like I look ridiculous. And when I walk,
you're like all shoulders, no leg day. Like does not know what leg day is. Period. So, which, by the way, it works. I'm just saying it works.
It does. So I'll be walking. I'll be going down this place called Bridge Street. I'll be walking down through a parking lot where cars are, and women will honk their horns at me and be like, "Woo, woo!" Like and that happens like once a week to me, and I don't give a fuck. The issue is men now, and I understand this issue that women have. Men are strong. And
so we can fight it off, right? So
here, right,
yeah. So in that there's a dynamic that we will never be used to, which I'm very sympathetic to, which is that we are physically stronger, right? But that's something that society doesn't talk about anymore. If we just admit, okay, men are physically stronger than women, right? Let's admit that. They don't want to admit that, so you got to admit that first, right? So let's admit that men are physically stronger. Therefore, we can easily overpower almost any woman, unless you're Gina Carano, you're a trained fighter, right? And even then, there's top tier men that can overpower Gina Carano. So typically, men have a physical advantage over women, and we never have to worry about physical threats and sexual threats in that way that they do. Understand that. That's an intrinsic thing that we will never understand as men. 100% agree with that.
You know what that goes into too? It goes into self-preservation, and a lot of women are not taught this because they watch media, right? So women will go to these dangerous places thinking that if a guy gets in their face, they can just punch him, and they're like, "Oh, I can take down any guy I need to." And it's like, no, you can't.
They can punch them, or they can yell for help, and there's going to be an army of people coming to help them.
Yeah.
And they really get in this problem abroad because they try to pull the woke white woman thing abroad, and they notice it doesn't work, and they get in big trouble. That's when they really actually get in trouble, is when they go somewhere and people are like, "We're not buying it." Like, this shit you're trying to pull here, we don't do that here, so you're going to need to just go. And that's the first time they get blown out, and that's why a lot of times they don't last very long. When I say, why don't women last very long abroad? Because they don't have these advantages that they have in the West and Western countries that give them a lot of legal advantages.
Yeah, that's the thing is, a lot of women will go out and they'll get in these situations and they'll slap or punch at a guy, and they've never been in this situation where, things are changing rapidly. If somebody slaps a guy, most guys are going to deck a woman now because it's like we're over it. And
well, that's equality, right? If you want true equality, if a woman closed fist punches a man in the face, equal rights get equal lefts, baby. That's all I'm saying. Equal rights, equal lefts. I mean, you're coming at me, you're throwing a punch to my face, and you expect me just to take it and say, "Please, ma'am, can you give me some more?" At that point, it's mutual combat, right? You're in a situation where you're just fighting, right? Now, of course, that's not the way the law works. The law is going to say, well, you're the bigger and stronger one because you're a man and you're physically stronger. Even if the woman is 6 feet tall and jacked and you're 5'2", you say, well, you're a man, so we're gonna interpret you as stronger in the aggressor, even though she punched you in the face. We're gonna haul you away. And by the way, did you own guns? We have these things called red flag law, so now we're gonna take all those and never have to give them back. Your Second Amendment rights are gone forever. Congratulations. Have a nice day.
Yeah, the issue with it is women punch, like if you get science around it, women punch like 150 pounds per square inch, and men that are trained or have muscle on them punch like almost 700 to 1,000 pounds per square inch, right? So, for example, if I go to the gym, I go to the gym every day, and there's like 30 women there and probably about 60 men at my gym every day, except for when Thursday hits, the women do not come in anymore until Monday. But there'll be women that are jacked. They're real toned. They're big. They got big shoulders. They're looking great, and they can only bench 10s on flat bench. And this is 65 pounds, by the way. And they look like they're strong women, and they can only bench 65 pounds. Maybe every once in a while I'll see a woman benching 100, right? I can bench 405, and I'm a normal ass dude. I have a lot of good genetics for my chest. I can bench 405. And people don't understand that a woman would have to, if there was a situation where she was abroad and she ran into a Cody that's evil, like I can hold down a woman with my arms, and
well,
that woman can bench 400 pounds. She's not getting me off.
I don't know if you've, well, she may get you off, but not in that way. Hey, I got you, brother. I got you.